What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of MavAttack. Now, if you don't know what video your ass just clicked on, this is my 5 reasons to be excited about Far Cry 4. Now, Far Cry 4 is an upcoming action-adventure first-person shooter video game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft for the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PC. That's a lot of game systems, so you should have your hands on this game. It's a sequel to the 2011 video game Far Cry 3 and is the 4th installment in the Far Cry series. Far Cry takes you to many places around the world, fighting off humans, animals, and the environment. Far Cry 4 ups the ante with all that's included, so this is my 5 reasons why you should be excited about Far Cry 4.
Open world.
Far Cry 4 is an open world game. Ubisoft is following that great formula of whatever isn't broken doesn't need to be fixed. The same open world experience you got in the previous Far Cries is here, and developers stated that the size of the world is going to be the same size as the map in Far Cry 3. However, their ability to add more content inside the map is increasing and the game will be more dense. So it's going to be similar in size, but the amount of items inside the map, animals, buildings, etc. is increased drastically, making random encounters more common and a more detailed world to explore.
Unique environment.
Rather than taking a player to a sunset paradise this time around, Far Cry is taking us to a fictional region in the Himalayas called Karat. You'll run around white-peaked mountains and snowy villages to crystal clear lakes with lots of wildlife and greenery to encounter on your adventure. Snowy mountains isn't too common of a setting for a lot of games nowadays, so it's cool to see developers switching things up from time to time.
Full co-op.
Far Cry 4 will feature a co-op mode for players to run around the open world of Karat in. The co-op will allow you to drive around, cause chaos, and have fun with another player at any time. Raiding a fortress? Let your friends take all the aggro with a machine gun while you sneak around and pick enemies off with your crossbow. Go in guns blazing while your partner flies around in a gyrocopter, shooting grenades down at enemies below. Also featured on the PlayStation versions of the game is the ability to invite up to 10 people to the game to try out co-op with you, even if they don't own the game. This is called Keys to Karat, and is pretty crazy.
Transportation.
Whether it be gliding down canyons with your wingsuit deployed, high-speed chases jumping from one truck to another, or riding an elephant into enemy fortresses and trampling them down, Far Cry 4 gives the players so many ways to get around the expansive, mountainous region of Karat. Shoot, there's even a grappling hook, like, come on. A grappling hook, for real?
The villain.
Initial reactions to Far Cry 4's villain were subdued thanks to appearance and drastically different characteristics in the Far Cry series. Pagan Min looks like the type of villain you'll love to hate in the storyline. When Far Cry typically has you trying to save a region from being taken, Pagan is the one trying to save the world, and at this point, I think he'll surpass the short-lived villain Voss and his insanity from Far Cry 3. Just due to the few gameplay and cinematic pieces I've seen, he's a pretty crazy dude, and we'll only see more of that chaos and that madness once the game drops in November. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, of course, please be sure to do so. Leave a comment, let me know how you felt, and also consider subscribing to join the Mav movement because we out here making moves. But I will see you all on the next episode of MavAttack, sucker.